There are a lot of animated shows in existence, but there are certain cartoons that aren't brought up these days. In the past, I've previously covered some animated Leapfrog videos from the early to mid 2000s. Not only that, but I also covered the pilot to the Get Along Gang's TV adaptation. I have fond memories with Leapfrog's old videos, and being exposed to the Get Along Gang for the first time made me enjoy it ironically. However, in the case of this show, I've only seen one episode of it back in the day, and I pretty much forgot about its existence. From September 2005 to December 2006, there was a cartoon that was produced by Educational Adventures and aired on both PBS Kids and Cookie Jar TV. It only lasted for one season of 16 episodes, and the show itself has fallen into obscurity. Except for the fact that there's an iceberg video of it out there. And that is Danger Rangers. Around 2011 or 2012, back when I was in the first or second grade, our teacher put in one episode of Danger Rangers called Fires and Liars. This was the only episode of Danger Rangers that they showed us, and while I was a little interested in the characters, the episode itself never won me over. And after that, my memories of Danger Rangers became super fuzzy. All I could remember was the cat and that the episode was about fire safety, but I couldn't remember what exactly I was watching at school for the longest time. PBS Kids most likely stopped airing reruns of the show long before I watched that episode, so the fact that my teacher was showing an episode of a cartoon that was no longer airing didn't help. I eventually rediscovered the show and rewatched the fire safety episode on YouTube. I also watched a couple more episodes just to see what I was missing out on. Now, besides that one episode I saw in school, I never grew up with Danger Rangers, which is a huge shame because, well, this is actually a really great show. It's not something I like for nostalgic reasons like Leapfrog, it's not something I like ironically like the Get Along Gang. I actually found myself really liking Danger Rangers, and for what it is. While I hope to make a video reviewing all 16 episodes of the series, for now we'll just be taking a look at the fire safety episode, Fires and Liars. Fires and Liars is the fourth episode of this short-lived series, and it's the only episode of Danger Rangers that I watched as a kid, albeit just that one time in school. Before we talk about the episode itself, I just want to admire how kick-ass the theme song is.
There's trouble on the horizon, there's danger around every bend. With all the things that can hurt you, on whom can you depend? A street, a pool, a dangerous tool, or riding home on your bike. It's up to you, what do you do? Who you gonna be like the Danger Rangers?
Okay, it's not the greatest, but at least it kind of sums up who the Danger Rangers are and what they do. The episode starts off with the Rangers celebrating National Fire Safety Month. Here we are introduced to our two main characters, Sully and Kitty. Sully is the Blue Seal. According to Wikipedia, he is the leader and spokesanimal of the Danger Rangers. He cares a lot about his appearance, but also takes his duties as leader seriously. I swear I remembered Sully being a dog instead of a seal. Either that, or I might have confused him with Flippy from Toontown. Sully was voiced by Jerry Hauser, an actor who I've never heard of before. Looking at his filmography, he's actually done a decent amount of voice acting over the years. Danger Rangers was actually his final role before he retired in 2006. It does make me wonder what he's doing today. Maybe he's watching this video. Next up, we have Kitty, a pink cat, which according to Wikipedia is the intelligent, cool, adventurous second-in-command of the group. She is also helpful and resourceful and strongly believes in playing fair. She actually might be one of my favorite characters in the show, well, mostly because I just really like cats. She was voiced by Grey Delisle, known for being the current voice of Daphne from Scooby-Doo and the characters that Russi Taylor voiced on The Simpsons. She also voiced Mandy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Wubsy from Wow Wow Wubsy, and another female cat character also named Kitty from Tough Puppy. Yeah, I can easily tell it's her voice.
Yep, National Fire Safety Expos are always the hottest tickets around, Sully. You know that.
As for the other characters, there's Fallout, the clumsy robot. He was voiced by John Cassare, known for voicing the Crypt Keeper from Tales of the Crypt, as well as voicing Buster Bunny in a few episodes of Tiny Toon Adventures' third season. He's also the current voice of Scrooge McDuck. Then there's the polar bear, Burble, voiced by the great Kevin Michael Richardson. Kevin is known for voicing Mr. Gus and Uncle Grandpa, Kamek from the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Chicken Nugget from Apple and Onion, and is the current voice of Barney Rubble from the Flintstones franchise. According to Wikipedia, Burble is the strong and humorous recreational safety expert. He is also the group's gentle giant and prefers to play both fair and safe. Then there's Bert the Turtle. According to Wikipedia, he is the team's creative and genuine personal safety expert. As the team's inventor, Bert always comes up with inventions, including Fallbot, that would help the Danger Rangers in their missions. Bert was voiced by Mark Hamill. He voiced the Joker in Batman the Animated Series, Skips from regular show, and most famously, the actor who played Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars franchise. Then there's Squeaky, a blue mouse voiced by the legendary Rob Paulsen. Since Squeaky looks like the love child of Yakko and Pinky, it's very obvious this character was created with Rob in mind. There's also Savo. According to Wikipedia, he's the artificial intelligence of the Danger Rangers base, who alerts them for any safety trouble. Savo was voiced by Charlie Adler, known for voicing Buster Bunny in Tiny Toon Adventures, Mr. and Mrs. Big Head from Rocko's Modern Life, and the title characters of Cow and Chicken. Like Gray, it's very obvious that Charlie voiced Savo, since he pretty much sounds like the red guy.
They answered a call at 528 Riverside Drive. The nearest engine company is still 4 minutes away.
Additional voices include, but not limited to, Jeff Bennett, Greg Berger, Elizabeth Daly, Debbie Derryberry, Jess Harnell, Carolyn Lawrence, Jason Marsden, Kat Susie, Tara Strong, Cree Summer, and Frank Welker. For having pretty much an all-star cast, I'm still shocked that this series never caught on. Not only that, and the fact that it has a great art style, but the animation in the show is actually pretty good. Oh crap, I forgot there was a bird character in the show. I don't want to waste my time talking about her, so let's just call her Birdie and focus on the actual episode. So Sully and Kitty are in Chicago teaching kids about fire safety using a simulator.
Okay, kids, when Kitty and I heat up this special solution, it's gonna make a whole lot of smoke.
Danger alert! Danger alert! Smoke in the house! Everyone move quickly and orderly to the exits. No time to dilly-dally.
Relax, Savo. This is non-toxic smoke, like they use in the movies.
So kids can get an idea what it's like to be in a real fire.
Reminds me of the last time you barbecued.
There's these two troublemaking kids watching the whole simulator, and they decide to prank call the fire department.
911.
Derek! Oh man, what are you doing?
Help! My old building's on fire! I have a 528 Riverside Drive! Send the fire department and hurry! Watch this.
That was so against the law.
They'll never know who called. Come on, let's get front row seats.
To make matters worse, they also found some illegal fireworks and decided to take them home to play with them.
Awesome! Let's get him out of here.
We can't just take them.
Hey, finders keepers, right?
Maybe we should just leave them.
Yeah, we'll leave him so someone else can find him and have all the fun. No way.
Chief Daniels shows up to tell Sully and Kitty that it was just a false alarm. Also, is it just me, or does Chief Daniels look like Commander Nebula from Buzz Lightyear's Star Command?
What's a false alarm?
You mean false alarm? Well, it's very serious business. That's what it is.
A musical number plays talking about false alarms and why it's not a good idea to prank call 911. I think they explain the situation really well, and it definitely does a great job encouraging you not to pull a false alarm. I'll let the footage speak for itself.
But to call a false alarm's against the law. The police will come and get you, and that really will upset you, so don't fool around with any silly prank. When you call up 911, don't be playing any jokes, because when you tie a fireman for nothing but a hoax, you've distracted them, and now they can't be there for other folks. So remember, keep it cool.
But don't you little guys worry. The police will catch whoever called in that false alarm.
Hey, why doesn't Savo use his supercomputing abilities to lend a hand?
I don't have hands, Ranger Sully. But I'd be more than happy to lend a few nanobytes to find the offender.
The police make tapes of all 911 calls, so they have a recording of the caller's voice.
Great. Savo, patch into the police computer banks and listen in on all the incoming 911 calls.
Excellent idea. And if I hear a voice match from another caller, we will catch our false alarm culprit red-handed.
Look at these. Roman candles.
Yeah.
We're gonna have our own fireworks spectacular right here.
Derek, maybe we should turn them in.
What?
I mean, the fire department might even give us a reward. Like a super fast ride on the fire truck or something.
Get real. Fireworks are cooler than 100 fast rides in a fire truck.
Man, you really need new friends, Scott.
Just wait till we light one of these off.
Where'd you get matches?
My big brother's room. Don't worry, there's nothing to this. Ouch!
Also, look at those matches. The striking surface is on the front of the matchbook. Since 1973, all matchbooks were federally mandated to have the striking surface be located on the back instead of the front. So the fact that the matchbook that Derek has uses the old design is a huge red flag, especially since he forgot to close the matchbook before lighting. It does make me wonder if Derek's older brother is some sort of matchbook collector or something. So everything went horribly wrong and the fireworks started going off, causing the apartment building to catch on fire. Derek calls 911 again, but this time for real.
Help! I need the fire department! Hurry!
Danger alert! Danger alert!
Are you having a memory glitch, Sabo? We told you the fire hazard house is perfectly safe.
My CompuScan program is detecting a second call coming from the very same cell phone that was used for this morning's false alarm. He's reporting another fire, this time at 3684 Chicago Drive.
Probably another false alarm.
Sabo, triangulate vector scans and pull in the signal coordinates. Find out where he's calling from.
My tracking module indicates he's calling from 3684 Chicago Drive.
That's the same place he says the fire is.
That's no false alarm. We've had a half dozen other emergency calls from that address.
You mean it's a real fire?
And it's turning into a 5-alarm blaze. We could use your help, Danger Rangers!
Kitty and Sully go inside the burning apartment building to find the location of the caller, while also helping the other civilians escape. The escape sequence features some really great fire safety tips, such as crawling on the floor and blocking incoming smoke.
Use some wet towels to block the smoke coming in under that door.
Hey, it works!
Yeah, now you can breathe safe.
Okay, let's go, people. Everybody out.
Onward, Slavo!
It's Sabo, you little cheese whizzer.
I also think the music that plays throughout the sequence is really good. I think it fits the vibe of the whole escape sequence really well. Take a listen.
Check the closet!
Right,
It's cool.
but that's not...
Hiding in here is one of the worst things you guys could do in a fire.
Sully and Kitty eventually found the two boys, and let's just say, they got what they deserved. Especially Derek.
Oh man, my whole building's on fire!
These boys say the fire started by accident, Chief.
Because you were playing with these, right?
We found them down near the pier.
This is exactly why fireworks are illegal.
This does make me wonder how illegal fireworks actually are. During the summertime, I would always see these consumer firework packs available for sale at places like Target and Walmart. The laws governing consumer fireworks can vary from state to state. Some are more relaxed, while others are more strict. For example, Illinois law forbids any kind of consumer fireworks, with the exception of novelty stuff like sprinklers and smoke bombs. The legality of fireworks can really vary depending on what state you live in. I remember going to Texas and Indiana multiple times during the 4th of July season to visit family members, and these two states are less restricted with their firework policies compared to Illinois, meaning the fireworks that they were selling were the ones you most likely wouldn't get, possess, or use in Illinois. I remember one time in Texas, I was holding up a lit up Roman candle. Unfortunately, I got scared and dropped it on the ground while it was still going off. I wasn't pulling any pranks or anything, I just dropped it because I was worried that my arm would catch on fire. So the Roman candle was now on the ground, still shooting near where my family members were. Everyone pretty much ran for their lives except for Mima, who pretty much just sat there laughing. Fortunately, nobody was injured, but it just shows how dangerous fireworks actually are and why they should only be used by adult professionals. Remember, fireworks are not toys, and the episode really captures how dangerous fireworks actually are. Not only did the boys get in trouble for lighting those fireworks illegally, but the Rangers and the Chief also found out that they were the ones responsible for the false alarm from earlier.
Oh, Ranger Sully, this is the exact phone that was used. Oh my, this is deeply distressing.
What is it, Sabo?
Help! My old building's on fire! I have a 528 Riverside Drive! Send the fire department and hurry! Oh man, my whole building's on fire! Help! My old building's on fire! Oh man, my whole building's on fire! Help! My whole building's on fire! Oh man, my whole
news. I'm afraid Derek is the one who called in this morning's false alarm.
What you boys have done is against the law and very, very dangerous.
Are we gonna go to jail?
Yes.
Gee, I don't have a clue.
Our parents said we're grounded, so maybe we should check in with them before we go anywhere. Huh?
Nothing to worry about, Derek.
This was your dad's idea.
Okay, they actually aren't sent to prison, even though that would have been a very radical way to end the episode. They were only just sent to community service, as well as apologizing to Commander Nebula, Chief Daniels.
There will be no jovialityness whilst I tabulate your fire safety grades.
Oh dear, wow. I wasn't prepared to see Squeaky with sclera eyes, nor did I really need to see that. Like, dear God, those eyes look terrifying. There's also one more musical number about more fire safety. Yeah, I think I learned enough fire safety for one day, so I'm just gonna skip it. To be honest, it's probably best if you actually watch the episode if you want to learn about fire safety. I'm mainly here just to review it. I'm not a fire expert. Overall, the episode ends on a good note. The voice acting was phenomenal, the animation was great, and the writing was pretty good. The morals are also great. Fire safety is something I feel like a lot of people just either ignore or just don't talk about as much as we should. The only fire safety I ever got at school for the most part was just jumping out of a bus's emergency exit. Honestly, with all the pandemics and shootings going around lately, I feel like the world needs the Danger Rangers more than ever before. This show was truly ahead of its time, and this episode still holds up even to this day. I highly recommend this episode for those who just want to learn about fire safety, or if you're a teacher who wants to show something in class. Anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know if you want me to cover more episodes from the series. Like I said earlier, I really want to make a video covering all 16 episodes. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't want to miss any videos that I upload, make sure to ring that notification bell. I'll see you then.